Hello. Alright, welcome back. This will be part 3 of my full playthrough of Klonoa and Ape Escape. Uh, if you haven't seen the first two parts of my full playthrough of both of these games, they should still be on the VODs on my main channel, and eventually I'm going to save them down and add them to my YouTube channel, which is also like linked from my main bio page or about page. But I'm off today, so I figured I'd try to sneak this in before I got too carried away with my day. But I've been typically kind of doing 3 stages at a time in both games. If you want to kind of hear my thoughts on this series in general, the first part, the first stream I did on this new collection of Klonoa kind of explains all of that. Same with my thoughts on Ape Escape, but they're two of my favorite platformers of all time, so it's probably the first and only time I'm going to attempt to do a full playthrough of both games. Um, in my head, I want 100% them, but we'll see how far this might take me to sometime by the end of the year to finish these streams, depending on how available I am to sneak in a few levels here and there. I'm trying to savor the experience as well because I don't want to rush through these games. But either I'll hopefully finish these playthroughs by the end of July, early August, like maybe first week of August if I'm able to, or I'll sort of reconvene and come back to them end of September into October. But I'm hoping I maybe can kind of squeeze all of this in before the end of July, but we'll see. Um, so we are still on Klonoa 1. I'm doing 3 levels at a time, kind of collecting everything, and then taking a break and moving to Ape Escape. So that's the plan today. So what level did we leave off on? Alright, he's Vision 4-1. Alright. The ruins of the Wind Kingdom, a village in danger. It's got these enemies chilling out on the trees in the background and the foreground. It's so cool. There's a door down here. I don't remember the layout of these levels completely. Oh, I knew it. Hold on. Let me die here, actually. The trickiest thing about 100%ing levels is, like, not skipping the multiplier, the gem multiplier, like little fairies. So you I have to jump over these, which is cool, because you're kind of avoiding the collectibles. Oh, I don't think I got that. Oh. I feel like I missed some stuff back here. It's a pretty straightforward level compared to the last few. I have like such a... I remember all of this, but also some of these levels feel like pretty new to me after all these years. And I bought the Elgato capture card 60S Plus was on sale on Amazon, so I actually bought that. I should be getting it here today because something's happening on my end where for a while on my TV when the Elgato's hooked up and I'm playing games, it's it's being fed to the PC. On the stream you're not seeing it, but on my TV I'm getting kind of like little digital artifacts, like white little pixels, kind of like peppered in certain parts of the screen. I know it's not the TV, because it's a new TV and it's only when I'm hooked up to this Elgato device, so it's really annoying for me. But I guess thankfully the output on Twitch or the stream itself doesn't reflect it, and neither do the uploads. So I don't really understand why it's been doing that. It could just be faulty, whatever. Oh, I fucked that up. Oh, man, this is the hardest thing in this game is maximizing the gem collection on those little multiplier berries that you can hit. 'Cause you gotta be fast to get the max gem total for each level. Like, it's not. I remember it not being really a joke on the original PS1 version or even the Wii remake. It's like, even revisiting it now, it's really like precise, um, which I think is cool because similar to Kirby, a lot of people um, have criticized Kirby games over the years because of how kind of easy and simple they are. Like, they're sort of Kirby's always been looked at even more so than Mario as like the sort of, you know, baby's first game, or like, you know, an introduction to platformers if you're a kid or whatever. But like, there is some challenge in both Kirby and Klonoa if you dig deep enough, and typically it's just when you go for 100% is where the challenge comes from. But on a casual playthrough, most people don't recognize that or even think about that. It's mostly like whatever the surface level difficulty is. Most people will come away and be like, "Klonoa, yeah, it's an easy game. It's not really challenging, so it's not really fun," which is unfortunate, but it's just how people approach playing, you know, playing the games that they play. So, all right, let's try this again. All right, we got it. Jesus Christ. Probably change my controller as well, because this controller is almost not charged all the way, and I don't know what it is, but these DualSense controllers, you just start losing um, input. Inputs drop, and there's like lag on the on your inputs when the controller is like nearing the, you know, it's charge, like the charge is up. I don't remember any other platform or PlayStation controller being like that, but I could be wrong. Please tell me I got all the gems. That level was a lot smoother than I remembered. Or easier. I got it. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna switch controllers really quick. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna go to my away screen. I'm just gonna get up. Okay. Sorry about that. I am back for the next level. A lull in the wind, the Leviathan's ice cavern. So again, I won't shut the fuck up about this every time I stream this game. But I'm obsessed with the Ooh, I gotta restart. You can't go backwards up slopes or hills, or like sliding hills, whether it's water or like a surface like this. It's really weird. But you can hold back on the controller to slow down. But it's so strict. You gotta like inch down these hills if you want to collect everything in one shot. But anyway, the title card displays at the beginning of each stage I'm obsessed with. And I talked about this in various... Are you kidding me? Oh, here we go. In other streams where like, oh. This is gonna be a rough level. So just slowly go down these hills. Ugh, this is so uncomfortable. But yeah, like not only, instead of calling it just stage 1, or you know, level 1-1 or whatever, it's vision 1-1 to kind of play into the whole having dreams or visions of dreams. Since Klonoa is a dream traveler. And the title, the name of the stage kind of like waves onto, or the font or the icon for the title card kind of like waves on there's like a wave effect on the title. I just love the way it looks. But so like each level has its own name, and then there's like a subtitle underneath it that, you know, kind of describes, I guess, in more detail like what the level actually is. So like it's just very thoughtful. Not a lot of games would do that, and I'll keep saying that because it's one of the reasons why I think Klonoa is so special. Alright, here comes the bullshit. It's so nerve-wracking all the time. Whew. God, that sucks. Where did I come from? This level's a little bit more cavernous than the last one. Fuck, I think I didn't do this right. Let me actually die and start over. Okay. Yeah, this is what I was missing. What am I missing? How did I miss like a buddy somewhere? Oh, here he is. Why were they listed like out of order? I'm so confused. Oh, I love this boss. Music in this boss is incredible. This is so Bowser Jr.-esque. In the little clown car, kind of. This is fucked up, too. So from this point forward, the game gets super serious and dark, I feel like. Rock's so fucking good. Palladium. His health. This boss looks like a Simon Says, almost. Listen to this! It's ridiculous! We're hit. Hopefully I collected everything.
Klonoa, para miru. Wafu, manifu. Wayu karshu. Waruti abala. Turafi. Klonoa, Yomaruk manifu. Wayu tulapu. Uduru manirafu. Wafu waru. Waru manu. Manu. Waha.
I still wish the voices weren't so so lost in the mix. Grandpa! They're so low. That was louder, at least. Now it's some serious fucking business. Klonoa doesn't take shit at this point. The music in this Sun Kingdom, these next few levels, there's like 2 worlds left technically. Temple of the Sun is what it was called. This is like the moment where this game gets like, I'd say that 4th world was sort of a turning point in terms of like tone. I remember as a kid, I was like, oh shit. Like, A, the difficulty ramps up, it gets a little more puzzle heavy, the levels become a little bit more intricate for the last like 2 to 4 levels, sort of. And there's high stakes, just complete tonal shift. And then of course, if you haven't been spoiled by it, if you played it before, the ending is just like gut-wrenching. And it really fucked me up as a kid. Alright, I'm doing pretty well. I haven't had to repeat any levels, surprisingly. Collected everything so far. So let's hope Vision 5-1 isn't like a disaster. The music's great here, of course. The 4 orbs. Coronia, Temple of the Sun. Feels very Star Foxy. Now the game's got this like high stakes. Oh, this is super puzzle heavy. So this is kind of like a non-linear level where you can go in different directions. It's almost like these, I said this in the last stream, but it's almost like these levels are like little mini dungeons, and they remind me of like something you'd find like in a Zelda game, almost. Cool. Yeah, so you can kind of like approach this level in multiple. From what I remembered, I think it's pretty like non-linear. Yeah, there's 2 orbs to the left and 2 to the right. Which, like, again, not a lot of platformers were structured like this, like their levels. This is straight up like a dungeon. Some good background, puzzly stuff here. First one. Wait, how many of these do I need to get here? Oh, I see. Oh, I just totally fucked that up. Let me die. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Actually, I think you're supposed to get all of those in one shot. Are you kidding me? Let me see if I can do that. Oh, no way. You gotta go for the... how I did it before, I think. So cool. The music in the last world makes me like is one of my favorite tracks. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect level design. feel like that gold one has something. You try something really. That gold enemy's really throwing me off. I feel like he might drop a gem, and I'm gonna be screwed by the end of this level. And I just don't remember how to get that. Such a good sense of progression. You make any level in a game where, like, A, it's non-linear and you kind of approach the stage in the order that you want to, and B, like, have, like, you know, whatever. It's a classic video game thing, like, since, like, almost NES, like, SNES era. But, like, put pedestals with objects you place on them, and there's, like, you know, they glow and they hover above, like, the altar that they're on. It's just, like, the most basic sense of progression. It feels just really good. You refuse to go for all gems. They definitely don't make it easy, and it never was easy like in the original version. Striker. Yeah, I can't not replay this game without going for all gems, even if it is, like, super frustrating. Yeah, the extra vision. I haven't played that secret level since I was like a kid, or whenever I originally. Well, actually, since the Wii remake version, which has probably been 10 plus years as well. But oh. Oh my god, it's so frustrating. Oh my god, that enemy still works. Yeah, I still prefer the original version as well. I think if you grew up with it, most people would probably say the same thing. I don't have a problem with the new visuals, and I'm at least happy that they replaced the character model from the Wii remake and made it look more like the original PlayStation 1 version. But I think that's just what you have to deal with any most modern remakes. Oh. I love this level though. It's straight up. I was saying earlier in the stream that, like, it's practically like a little mini Zelda dungeon or something. It's just so thoughtful. Oh, this is so cool. Forgot about this. No, come back. Yeah, I think there's give and take with all of it. Like, there's some things better about this version versus the original versus the Wii remake. I think they're all kind of valid, interesting versions. And I'm never the type, like, Klonoa is one of my favorite games of all time, one of my favorite series of all time. So to me, any excuse for them to be relevant again and just to play them with any kind of fresh coat of paint is like a win in my book. So like, I think it's fair. Yeah, oh, for sure. I think it's fair to criticize and have, like, your preferences, obviously. But at the end of the day, it's like, the fact that this collection exists, sure, they probably could have made some different choices in terms of the presentation and some of the other things, but, like, at the end of the day, it's kind of like, oh shit, here comes one of these. This is a nightmare. At the end of the day, we're playing Klonoa that has, like, trophies in 2022, which is wild to me, so I can't complain too much. This is... I'm gonna lose all my lives trying to get this. I've been having, like, weird problems too, Striker. I don't know what the reason is. Alright, fuck it, let's just try it. Oh my god, get me out of here. I hope this... I don't think these gems would have counted. No! Oh my god! Oh my god, yeah, this is a nightmare. Yeah, I don't know if I paid that close attention to the wind bullet. I don't know if they changed it. How much they changed the range, or maybe it's just the I don't know. It's a good point. God, that's a fucking nightmare. Now this whole part's like anxiety too. What is happening there? Why am I taking... The hit detection on the side of that flame is like, what is going on? Alright, I'm not gonna think about it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, most of my deaths are still coming from trying to get all the gems in the level and not having to replay the whole stage. But yeah, and I'm really curious. I think you unlock time trials and a hard difficulty when you finish it, which I don't think was in any other version. So I'm really curious, like, how... I'd be surprised if I collected everything here. I'm curious, like, how hard mode is. It'd be wild if hard mode's just one heart. One piece, one health piece. That'd be pretty wild. And is it my imagination, or Did you think um the voices are so muffled, like they're so low in the mix, and it's actually really bothering me. Like I don't think they were this low like in the original PlayStation 1 version. All right, let's see if I collected everything. I have a feeling I didn't. Okay. Please, I hope I have all 150. Let's see. I don't think I do. No! What am I missing here? Yeah, that's a good point. I'm gonna go for this one first, because I think this is where... Either... I swear that golden enemy I skipped dropped a gem, but I didn't quite understand how you were supposed to... to break his shield from where I was at. So unless that was what I'm missing, because I don't remember from the original version. Like, either that's what the 5 that I'm missing, or I really do have to make use of shit, the multipliers in a different way. Ugh. They won't have a gem? Okay, so it was probably one of the multipliers then. Or it was a hidden egg somewhere that I missed. Like, I have no idea. Excuse me. Why is he golden though? That bothers me so much. You have no idea. Oh well. Well, so I'm on normal right now, and it's 3 hearts. But do you mean like 3 hits? Like there's still 3 hearts, but like you take a full heart from one hit, maybe. Oh, okay. I didn't remember that. Yeah, I literally haven't played Klonoa 2 since I like had it or still have it on PS2, but Klonoa 2 I 100%ed and played through when it first came out, and I really liked it, but I like the first one more still. But it was like a longer game, and I did everything in it the first time, so I never really revisited it for whatever reason. Whereas I feel like I've played one, maybe because of the remake as well, on Wii more than the second game. So I am really curious to get back to the second game. Oh, okay, yeah. I think 2 is really good. It's just that there's something missing. It doesn't have the emotional punch that the first game I thought always had. Alright, here's where I think I'm fucking this up. Oh. Hold on. Yeah, see, I don't remember, like, the ending in Klonoa 1 really fucked me up, and it was like the first game to make me cry when I was like a teenager. And 2, maybe it's because I haven't played it in so long. Can I bring this back? No, I can't. I'm trying to manipulate this. I remember 2 having some cool moments, but I remember just, I guess I was waiting for the ending to do a little bit more to me than what it did, but maybe I'll think differently about it when I play it again. I think I need to get all these gems in this shot. No, that's like impossible. Yeah, it's really hard to top the ending. And maybe because I was older when I played Klonoa 2, because it came out a little ways later. Just a little bit older. It didn't, maybe I just wasn't in the right state to, like, for it to, like, affect me like the first one did, but... See, you can get like I don't know what they want from you for here. Bad idea. Oh, almost. Oh my god, this is so aggravating. Yeah, like and this is the kind of stuff I don't remember as a kid, obviously. Like, I'm not gonna remember what fairy multipliers give me the most gems. Like, I have no idea. Like, and I'm not looking at guides or anything. Like, I'm just kind of casually 100%ing this as I go through. Oh, and yeah, I keep dropping inputs like crazy. Dude, I don't know. I'm gonna make a decision on this soon and then finish the level and see what it says. That's... my inputs, Jesus Christ. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I got it all. Oh my god. If that's what you were supposed to do, holy shit. That was so uncomfortable. Alright, I think I can rest easy. I'm assuming as long as I don't miss something else that I've was able to do before, I think that was everything. If that's what they wanted you to do, I don't blame anyone for not wanting to collect all the gems. Yeah, like I said, Striker, like I feel like as much as we would want things to be better, obviously, or more care to be put into such a classic series, at least it exists. And hopefully it does well enough and sells well enough where we'll see. I've just wanted a real sequel for the longest time. So I don't know if we'll ever get like a true Klonoa 3, but they seem like they're testing the waters again. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take the GBA games. I played through, I don't know if I ever finished Dream Champ Tournament. That was the second, that was like the Klonoa 2 for GBA, but I really did like Empire of Dreams a lot. Um, they're obviously not as good as the console games, but they were still decent. But I feel um, like the GBA games as a collection feel like a harder sell than these two even were. So like, unless they do like the two GBA games and like maybe that top-down Klonoa kind of action RPG that I think only came out in Japan, and like the volleyball game on PS1, like I don't think they would. I'd be blown away if they like redid those or re-released those as well. But we are getting like a Mega Man Battle Network collection, so I guess anything's possible in terms of like obscure GBA like spin-off games of like big series. So I don't know what to expect anymore. Like I said, like this game is a miracle, I think, this collection. I don't know how I'm playing this right now, to be honest. Oh no, I forgot about this. There's still more of this nonsense. Just what the fuck? Alright, I gotta do serious time on this. Alright, hope that's it. Let's cross our fingers for 150. Yes, got it. Okay. Oh, it's a trick. You should have a costume. Switching one of those from... I haven't even messed with the costumes. I also haven't bought any of the DLC yet, but... Oh, okay, cool. So that sort of like does the retry instead of wasting your lives. That's a good. I didn't know that. It's cool. Okay. Um. Well, so that wraps up my this session of my revisit to this game. So if you missed it earlier, Striker, I've been doing 3 levels at a time. So kind of trying to collect everything and share my thoughts on each stage as I progress through it. So I know Klonoa 1's a pretty short game, so I only have like 3 levels left, 3 or 4 levels left, maybe including the extra vision. So each stream or each part I've been doing it in 3 pieces, but I've also been playing Ape Escape if you're a fan of those games or familiar with them, because the original Ape Escape was also one of my favorite PS1 platformers. So I do 3 levels in this, and then I do 3 levels, and then I wrap up my stream. But and I haven't bought the what's it called? That $20 DLC, which to me is like really pricey. And you get extra costumes and all that stuff, but All right, so let me change the game title on my. Where'd I put my mouse? I might have to get up. I gotta change it to Ape Escape. But yeah, if you want to hang out and watch a little Ape Escape, I appreciate it. But if not, I understand. I'm gonna get up in a sec, or just for a little bit. I'm gonna change the game title, but yeah, both Ape Escape and Klonoa are like super important to me. I love like Ape Escape 2 and 3 as well. I like them probably maybe. I think 3 is my favorite. I think I like Ape Escape 3 the most. But I have a really soft spot for the original, just like Klonoa. But let me get up for a second. So I'm kind of switching off between the two of them. Yeah, I love Ape Escape 3. Oh, excuse me. Oop. Oh my god, the sound is so loud in this game. I swear, the mix on all of these games are like out of control. So I'm kind of like cruising through Ape Escape or Klonoa 1, but I'm falling behind. I think I forgot that Ape Escape's like a little, like a beefier of a game or a little bit longer than Klonoa, so I don't think these playthroughs are equally paced that well. So I somehow failed this when I just got here the other day.
Let's go! Hi-ya! 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 Hi-ya!
Dude, with your like single jumps, it's nuts. I know he slows down a little bit up here, but
Yes!
yeah, maybe so the way I'm playing I'm playing Klonoa like very with a completionist. Well, I mean, I'm playing both with a completionist mindset.
I'll go up against you anytime you want.
But I forgot, like, Klonoa, you can just kind of keep moving forward stage by stage, and 100% it as you do it. But this game, I forgot you have to unlock, like, you have to beat the game to get access to, like, the secret monkeys in each level. And I think there's... I know Ape Escape 2 and 3 had time trials, but... I think the first one had time trials, right?
Look what I've got, a new gadget.
But I know I need to get all the gadgets first before I even think about, like, 100%ing a stage, so...
It protects you and makes you run faster. I'm sending the new gadget over to you right now. Try it out in the training room. Without training, it will be too dangerous for you to continue on to the next area.
Yeah.
So good luck and be careful.
I'm going for it.
I also haven't revisited this game since I was a kid, too. Like, I 100%ed this, like, like what, 2 decades ago? I don't remember how old I was. Yeah, I never played that.
In this next period,
That import
you'll
Ape
find
Escape.
that most of the planet is covered with water. The water net will be very useful in catching the apes. There are lots of dangerous creatures below the surface. Be careful.
I did play through, and I 100%ed that, it was like kind of like a competitive party game. It was on PS2, and it came out in North America. I forget what it was called, though. It was like Ape Escape with a subtitle.
Let's go.
It's on my shelf back there. I just don't remember what it was called. Yeah, I would... As much as I want to play some of those games that never came out in the US, I really just want like a traditional, regular-ass Ape Escape game. There's so much they can do with this series. And it's unfortunate that Japan Studios dissolved, and now the only like remote chance we could, I think, see Ape Escape is if that Sobu or Sobi, I think it's a Sobi studio, the people who are working on or are making the Astrobot games, which are also incredible. To me, Astrobot's the last of like the kind of the era of Sony Japan that made like interesting, fun platformers. So I'm happy that like that studio exists for Sony and that they're making Astrobot games, but there's nothing like Ape Escape. I really just want a new Ape Escape so badly. A speedrunner game? Interesting. Yeah, Pumpkin Prime. Yep. That's what I was trying to think of. I bought that just out of pure desperation, and it was like kind of fun. Like there was whatever you could unlock in that game or do. Like I did everything in it, and then I never played it ever again. And I had no local friends that even would have been remotely interested in playing that. If I think it was 2-player or more. I don't remember exactly how that game worked and what the structure was, but it was like. Those were some desperate times. And that was before, I think Ape Escape 2 and Pumpkin Prime were kind of like within close proximity of release in the US at least. And then it was a pretty long time until Ape Escape 3. And then there was like the PSP release, like the On the Loose, I think they called it, which was fine, but of the first game. And then there's that PS3 VR game, which I played like 2 levels of and never went back to it. Yeah, that's what I remembered it being very close to Ape Escape too. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. That's some funny lore. I never got too into like. I mean, the story in the Ape Escape games definitely takes like a backseat to the gameplay. Obviously, like it's supposed to be just irreverent and goofy, but I just liked how by Ape Escape 3 it was kind of like maybe part of 2. I don't remember what 2's kind of main like hook was, but like there was an Ape Escape, it was 2 or 3 where like it was kind of like they took over like television, like the radio waves, so like there were a lot of like TV and movie tropes in like the later Ape Escape games, so they were playing into like 3 was TV stuff. Okay, yeah, so for the longest time I was thinking like what can people do, or what could a team do to like make Ape Escape modern or relevant again?
You did great.
And my best bet. Okay, yeah. My total like trash throwaway idea was to make an Ape Escape game that dunks on all the NFT bullshit. Especially since one of the main NFTs are like those stupid bored apes or whatever they're called. That was like the only genius like slash terrible idea I had about how to modernize like Ape Escape today. Like somehow make a mockery of like internet culture and just internet modern day shit, and run with the bored ape NFT crap, and have like digital monkeys escaped, and have Spike go around collecting them all or something. It's a bad idea, but I feel like where they were heading with Ape Escape was trying to make it like topical, so that was like my thought. Yeah, you're right. I was trying to remember, like, what was... Because Ape Escape 1 is obviously... This is about time travel, and kind of... The hook is that the apes are self-aware, and they're going back in time to rewrite history, so you kind of travel from, like, primordial times through... But it's not, like, super focused on that idea. And I'm like, what was Ape Escape 2's kind of, like, main... hook? Like story or narrative hook, and I think you're right. It was like that traveling around the world. It kind of had like a Venice or Italy kind of themed levels. I remember there was like for some reason I'm picturing a Statue of Liberty type level that had like a monkey statue or something. I don't know. I feel like that was where they were heading with that game. No. Yeah, yep. Yeah, so if they ever did an Ape Escape 4, it would have to, like, there would have to be some kind of, like, narrative hook or theme. I want him to... Whoa, what? That monkey just, like, glitched out. Yeah, honestly, I don't know either. Wait, what is going on here? Now, where's this coin? Like, this thing's hidden really well if I can't find it. Yeah, honestly, I don't remember them at all. Like Ape Escape 2's gadgets. Furthermore, with PlayStation 5's DualSense controller, you could do so much with, oh, there's the coin. Why didn't I... I know I had a good intuition there. You can do so much with the adaptive triggers and the DualSense, like, haptic feedback stuff. You could have go wild with, what if I could just exit the level? Let's save... Okay. I don't remember any of that stuff. Magnet and a water gun?
I'm going for it.
cool. Yeah, I don't remember. I'm actually looking forward to revisiting 2 and 3. I have 2 on the. I mean, I still own my original PS2 versions of all of them, but I have 2 on PSN as well. And I played a little bit of it years ago when they released it, but I just wasn't in the mood to replay it. So maybe after I wrap up the first game again, I'll revisit 2 at some point. Cookie box, forgot about that. That's true. The remote control car is really cool though. Can you jump on these vines? This is gonna be really weird if you can. I didn't even think they were part of the background. Oh, what are these controls? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Ugh. love, even though, like, I was saying this in my first stream of Ape Escape, but what made this game stand apart from other platformers at the time, again, was like their collectibles were like living. So like the apes being monkeys, obviously, like how their behaviors and their AI, even though the AI was like pretty simple, and a lot of them they're just kind of hanging around. You could just whack them and then capture them with the net pretty easily. And they got more interesting in the later games, but you know, for late 90s, I think this game, or was it the early 2000s? I think it was late 90s. Was the first Ape Escape release. Like, having like living collectibles, I thought was like really fucking cool. But there were still those little coins to collect in the level, so it had kind of best of both worlds. If you like traditionally collecting things in stages, but then also having these monkeys as kind of like, you know, active living things to collect.
Yes!
You did great.
All right, we're gonna do one more level, and then I'm gonna wrap this stream up. Save is. Wait, so did the RC cars in the later games have like different skins you could equip? I don't remember this sushi thing like at all. Sushi RC car. The red car to the red to the black one. That sounds kind of familiar. And this is Ape Escape 2 we're still talking about, right? Yeah, I have no memory. That's what's fun, I guess, about revisiting certain games. I have no memory of any of that. All I remember are like kind of like what you said. Like there was, I actually didn't even think about those matadors in Ape Escape 2 till you mentioned it. But I do remember the kind of like worldly globe-trotting theme of Ape Escape 2. But I have some pictures in my head of what some of the levels look like. But like outside of that, I think Ape Escape 3 is more familiar in my head because it did have like a more distinct, like kind of thematic like theme behind it. Oh, what's this bullshit? Do I need something? Cool. Yeah, I don't remember any of that. Those are such Mario enemies. Interesting. Did they make you use the RC cars a lot in Ape Escape 2? Like, I don't... The tools seem to be used, or the gadgets were pretty, like, evenly distributed in terms of, like, how you use them to capture certain monkeys. Like, the RC car, I think, from what I remembered, was, like, more used for puzzles, or, like, chasing monkeys out of, like, caged, like, sections of the stage, if I remember correctly. So I'm surprised there was, like, all this emphasis on the RC cars in the second game. Unless I'm just not remembering it correctly. Yeah.
Hiya! 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 Ya! Hiya! Ya! 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 Gotcha! Hiya! Ya!
Oh, I forgot the pants even meant something color-wise. Like,
Hiya!
sometimes you should probably like read those hints.
Ya!
This is so, so what is that? Ocarina of Time, Jabu Jabu's belly. That's all I can think about with this.
Hiya!
Zelda 64 stuff.
Hiya! Hiya! Ya! Hiya! Hiya!
Yeah, see, I totally forgot the color of the pants dictated like their stats. That's awesome though. I had no memory of that.
Hiya! Hiya!
No! Holy shit! Oh my god. Ooh, look at that. Let me get the fuck out of here. Well, I mean, he said the ones with the blue pants were really fast, and I thought the blue was the speed stat, because on the monkey data screen, they have 3 stats. It's like alertness, power, and speed, I think, and they're color coordinated. So maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I read it when that little mailbox gave that hint. Now I'm curious of like, here's a little RC car thing. So yeah, I have to come back for this. If that is true, or if that's like the kind of reasoning behind like the color of their pants and like their stats, I think that's even cooler. I never thought about that like when I first played this, because none of the monkeys are like ever really that hard to capture. You can mostly approach them. Like this one has yellow pants, so he would have a higher alert stat, I would think. Okay. And this is a red pant one, it looks like, and he's got like all these just, you know, rocket launcher gun for these homing missiles. Alright, I'm gonna have to bust out the radar, because I don't know where these other ones are. I know that one. Yeah, so check that out. He's got blue pants on, and his speed stat's blue. It's maxed out. That has to be the case, right? weird enemies.
Yeah. Hi-ya. Yeah. Yeah. Hi-ya. Yeah. 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 Hi-ya.
Like at bottom of the barrel. That I don't know if you intended that to be a pun or not. Striker. Monkey barrel. That's pretty funny if that was the case.
Hi-ya.
But yeah, so again,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
a modern day Ape Escape with the PlayStation 5 DualSense controller, the thing you can do with the controller itself with the gadgets that you come up with, and then how involved you can make like the AI of the monkeys. Like this series is just prime. Again, no pun intended, for like a remake or a new entry.
Yeah.
See, I like, even though I don't need those hints, I do like reading stuff like that sometimes. Because I feel like I learned something new that I never really knew before. But I also kind of just like reading, even though that's like, obviously for people who are having trouble with the game, or understanding the game. Someone wrote, took the time to write that text, so I think it's cool to read it. Alright, one more.
Hi-ya. Hi-ya.
Let's... Alright, this is the end of the third level.
Yes!
I mean, if I stop here, the stream went longer, or shorter than I thought it was going to be. I'm like blasting through these levels. Between this and Klonoa.
You did great.
What am I up to? Snow World already? I really want to go back and collect everything, but I just... gotta keep moving forward. Hey, Silent Stick. I'm probably just about wrapping up my stream for this afternoon, but hope you're doing well.
Hi-ya.
These minigames were so... I remember when I got 100% in this game, there's unlockables within these minigames, which I thought was really interesting. Let's just do Spike. He's supposed to be 10 years old? That's wild. Okay, let's just try one of these races out. Shit, I didn't see how you're supposed to control, but I think it's just with both. Yeah, I remember now. All right. But so these, I think there's unlockables within these mini games. And I remember when I was younger, I was like, all right, 100% of the main game, but I want to unlock everything within the mini games. And the boxing mini game had unlockable monkeys, and it was impossible to unlock certain ones. I never could do it. It always like bugged the shit out of me. Like snowboard kids, N64 sort of like snowboarding minigame. That's tough. I don't remember any of that. All this Ape Escape 2 like knowledge. What were the controls again? Right stick controls, right up to you. Shit. Keep parallel. Press sticks towards middle. Dude, these are some like into it. When ski parallel, this feels barely translated. The color of the jet changes from red to blue and to orange, meaning that the jet power is increasing. Like, this is nuts. So hold forward and then you pull back. Apply inner brake and use outer jet to turn sharply. Oh. I miss when games had like mini games like this, and they had like their own like set of instructions. Like, oh, look at that. See, that would bother the shit out of me. I want to get gold in first place in all of these courses. Ugh. See, it's like little completion kind of tasks within like the side stuff in this game. It's probably harder than just 100%ing the main game, which is like crazy to me. And I won't do it here, or I won't do it on stream, obviously. I'll check it out when I unlock it if I'm still streaming this. So cool. But the boxing minigame in this, I swear, if there's anyone on this planet who unlocked every monkey in the boxing minigame, I want to I want to know who they are, because it's literally, I think it's impossible. But I haven't unlocked that yet, so I'll have to come back. Yeah, that was Ape Escape 3 or 2? That was 3, right? Had that minigame, the Metal Gear Solid crossover, which is crazy. Those were crossovers before like crossovers became like a big thing. That was a cool minigame. I think it was Ape Escape 3. All right, let's do our traditional look at some of the monkeys we captured in the last few levels. Look at their names and read their description. So I think we were up to Krabby Beach. The Cool Blue. Ate pink seaweed at lunch. Oh, Metal Gear Solid 3 had it within it. Okay, you're right. Sandy, Sand Architect. Shell-E, catching some rays, just chilling out. Gidget, life is just a vacation. Shaka, too jumpy to stand still. So right here, actually, my theory about the colored pants being tied to their stats isn't completely correct. Yellow. Oops. Puka, the island's best swimmer. Max, what is his name? Max Mahalo? UFO pilot and surfer. Chip, little juvenile delinquent. Wario loves his secret flame? Huh. Puddles, bored out of his mind. Kalama sees ultraviolet colors. Pickles, driving without a license. Alright. Tauntaun, wondering where he is. That's cool, he's like on his back looking up. Yeah. Right, Striker. Stu split his skull diving. I kind of wish it was based on their stats though, because like I'm convinced here, like speed is the highest stat and he's got blue pants on. Sleeps on a trapeze. What was it? Oh, his name was Murky. And then Hork has a black belt in judo. Witty and charming. Howard. Robin, skilled horseback rider. All right, and that's everything for now. That's gonna do it for me. So again, like I've been playing both Klonoa 1 and Ape Escape 1. Specifically Klonoa 1 from the new Fantasy Reverie series collection. But I've been doing 3 levels at a time per stream, so like this is my 3rd part. If you want to check out the first 2 parts, they should still be on the channel. My Twitch channel, the VOD's there. And at some point I'm just going to upload them to my YouTube channel, which is also like linked from my page if anyone cares to look. But I'll archive them eventually. But I would think I'll wrap up Klonoa at least in the next... Either I'll finish this in the next stream or 2 more streams of Klonoa to 100% it. And I'm not going to stream my hard mode run or the time trials, depending on how they look, how difficult they look. I just don't have the time. But I really don't want to like stream the entire completion of Klonoa. I might just keep hard mode to myself offline. Ape Escape is a little beefier game than the first Klonoa in terms of like 100%ing it. So once I beat Ape Escape, there's a whole post game of like extra monkeys to capture, and I think there's time trials. I can't ever remember if the first game had them or not. All right, yeah, I do remember that now, Striker. I thought Ape Escape 3 had something. That was a cool crossover, though. So, yeah, I would think like 2 streams at the most to wrap up Klonoa, and then maybe a couple more to wrap up Ape Escape, depending on. I really wanted to time both of these so I would finish them at once, so I might have to like double up on Ape Escape the next time, or it'll just become streams of Ape Escape until I'm, 100% to my in my own terms, and then I'll wrap up this series of playthroughs. So again, this is the first time I've ever intentionally streaming full playthroughs, so it's not a normal thing for my channel. I only do it for specific games, like really special games. Or that's at least what I'm planning in my head. And then, again, I've occasionally have streamed completion, like full playthroughs of smaller retro games or indie games that are like really short, and I just happen to finish them during like a full stream. But that's like the exception. See, I don't remember all these specifics. I don't remember Striker, but yeah, I guess it wasn't in the subsistence version. Probably for like licensing issues, or who knows. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Well, I gotta wrap things up and shut down. So yeah, it's always on YouTube. I'm sure you could just look it up, all that stuff on YouTube. But um, I still have like, I don't know if I own. I might have an original copy of Metal Gear Solid 3. I still have my Ape Escape 3 PS2 copy, but I'm not sure about Metal Gear Solid 3. But yeah, I gotta wrap it up. So thanks again for everyone for hanging out. It was fun chatting Striker about Klonoa and Ape Escape. Uh, I will. I still have to stream my blog post, my second quarterly blog post, my writing stream, which I keep pushing off because I just keep doing like a playthrough of these 2 games instead. But that needs to happen before the end of July at the very least. And then other than that, I'll just wrap up, keep playing these 2 games, and that's my plan for now. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Redbeard. So I will see you all hopefully again soon. Probably some more streams closer to the weekend. If not, maybe tomorrow night after work I might do my writing stream, just to knock it out because I really need to get it out of my head. But other than that, I hope everyone has a good rest of their week, and I will see you all next time. Bye.